Every time this man walked past a girl, another girl would find herself secretly filmed from under her skirt. It turned out that a hidden pinhole camera had been installed inside his water bottle. But that wasn't all. There was another camera built into the brim of his hat. As he was hunting for his next victim, he had no idea that he himself had already become someone else's target. A deadly game of high intelligence was about to unfold. At that moment, the man was dining in a restaurant, completely unaware that another man had just walked up carrying a bottle of oil. Coincidentally, the waiter had just realized they were out of oil. When the waiter turned around to check, however, there was no one there. Without suspicion, she simply poured the oil straight into the pan. Moments later, fresh fries were served to the man at the table. As he enjoyed his meal with pleasure, he had no idea it would be the last thing he ever tasted. Meanwhile, another man was pouring special laundry detergent into a bubble pool. As the bubbles floated further and further through the air, one drifted right in front of him. He instinctively reached out and swatted it away. Unknowingly, two chemical liquids were now already inside his body. Then, a water balloon struck him directly on the head. The instant the water splashed onto his face, three harmless liquids combined together and transformed into a deadly toxin. The man slowly began to feel weak all over before collapsing to the floor. Driven by pure survival instinct, he crawled forward, only to die right there on the stairs. And every single moment of what had just happened had been perfectly planned by a woman. But just as she was preparing to leave unnoticed, a young girl suddenly appeared beside the dead man. Holding a knife, she threatened him to delete the videos she believed he had taken of her. However, the man gave no response. She had no idea that the man in front of her was already dead. In a panic, she stabbed him anyway, and only then did she realize she had just killed someone. Drawn by her screams, people quickly gathered around. Soon after, the police arrived and took the girl away. Watching from the crowd, the woman looked furious. Her plan had been perfect, silent, and undetectable. But everything had gone wrong because of that girl's sudden appearance. Back home, she lay in bed thinking she couldn't live with herself knowing an innocent girl might take the fall for her crime. So the very next day, she posted online a video showing the victim at the scene on the day he died. Attached to the video were three cartoon characters, each claiming to be the real killer. She wanted to send a message to the police. The true murderer was not a person, but the combination of three non-toxic chemicals. Following the clues in the video, the investigators soon discovered that the stab wound inflicted by the girl's knife hadn't even hit any vital organs.